Well, good afternoon. Here is a look on our first alert sky cam at Grand Forks. I mentioned and showed you how foggy it was in Devil's Lake. Fargo's got the mostly sunny skies, and in between, kind of, in Grand Forks, we've got some gray skies and slightly lowered visibility happening right now. So conditions are a little more gray for some of us than others. I'm looking at one of our DOT cams around the valley, the Morton area down in Richland County. You could see it's a brighter morning or afternoon now. With the clear skies and sunshine, a few clouds there, but overall looking pretty good. Here's a look at our visibility reports. Southern Valley, Eastern Valley visibility is looking much better than what's going on up in northeastern North Dakota. We're still looking at low visibility because of fog in Langdon and Devil's Lake. We're less than a mile there. And Grand Forks at about 6 miles. Those are those areas I would be concerned at the potential for a little bit of frost on the roadways. Temperatures are below freezing. In fact, it's only 19 degrees still in Devil's Lake. Quite the contrast between Devil's Lake and Jamestown at 32. It's 27 in Fargo, 28 currently in Grand Forks, and some 20s to low 30s in Minnesota. Badette's at 30 degrees. The wind is turning northwesterly or west-northwesterly, and we're seeing wind speeds into the teens at times, a 14-mile-per-hour speed in Valley City and in Oaks. So let's check out our radar and satellite map. We're looking at, again, a black and white version of our satellite picture, first of all. So we're seeing where the movement is. That's where we've got clouds working their way through. So you can see those clouds over Grand Forks. We've got a break in Fargo. It looks like we may see that cloud deck dip into Fargo Moorhead as well. And then there are the stationary clouds in the form of some fog up in the northeast, and then clear skies showing the snowpack. Speaking of snow, you could see some blue on the radar just dipping south of Bemidji. This may produce a couple of flurries reaching the surface, but I haven't seen any reports in Bemidji of any snow with this round. So something just to keep in mind as this continues to dip to the south and east. Gradually, this cloud cover will move its way through. We'll get a little bit of a break from clouds here today. And not seeing the heavy snow that was happening in places in the southeast. Texas yesterday, the system since moved eastward. They've had some snow in the Appalachians and upper elevations there, and definitely experiencing a tough situation. They're not used to it in that part of the country. Here's a look at conditions here in the valley. We have, again, perhaps a few flurries. We have that fog still lingering in spots. I think more and more of us will get to see a little bit of sunshine today if you haven't already, but not necessarily everybody getting that blue sky. Temperatures into the 20s to some 30s. That fog up in the northeast, it could hang, northeastern North Dakota, I should say, it could hang on for a while through the afternoon and into the evening, so something to be aware of. And then heading into tonight, that 5 o'clock hour, if you have that clear sky, you'll still be seeing the sun shining. It'll be just about to dip below the horizon at that point. So sunrise now happening just after 5 o'clock. So getting more daylight here as we inch our way through winter time. And heading into the nighttime hours tonight, expect to see those clouds kind of hanging on and then giving way, one of those situations. And we may have a little bit of fog, yes, yet again tomorrow morning as well. Here's a look at our 7-day planner. Warming things up this week. Tuesday into the mid-30s. Wednesday, we could see 40 in Fargo, and that's also in advance of our next system. It's going to bring us a little mixed precipitation Wednesday evening, some scattered snow showers Thursday, and the wraparound snow associated with this system could linger into Friday. Combine that with some wind, and we're looking at some conditions that could get dicey on the roadways again Thursday and Friday. And we'll have more on that as it gets closer, but that's the big event to watch out for this week. In its wake, it's going to be a lot cooler. We're talking highs in the teens and low 20s for the weekend.